I do have SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. I think I still have it, and I had it when it came out. Yeah. So what I'll do right now is I'll just do a quick run as Kintaro. You ever try MK2's artful scaling feature on the Japanese? No, I've never played the Japanese PS1 version. Isn't that where they do the fatalities like in black and white? I heard about the zoom effect. Famicom had those black and white ones in green apple blood. What was that? Was that for Narc? Hey, Squid Man, thank you again. Thank you for your donation. Really, really helps me out.
Choose
and
your destiny.
I'll be on this week. Finally got some stuff out of the way because I wasn't on quite a bit.
Fight.
All right, let me see if I. So bosses can block in the middle of combos. So funny, they can also do this stuff. So like once the combo hits, you can hold block and it just stops them. They can also attack out of block. So I don't know if you can see here, but like it's like I'm holding block, but like that's just like a boss thing. But which is really like silly. And his kick does like absurd damage. And they don't take chip damage after the first hit of combos. But you are like at the mercy of the collision boxes. What the hell is this fireball? That's that. That's just regular throw right there. There's nothing they can do about that. Somehow the boss's throw like overrides the CPUs. But it wouldn't matter because they can't throw the bosses. What the hell is this fireball? Oh my god! It's a straight up jump kick. Neutral jump kick, Connor. Oh, that's unbelievable. And I gotta remember that you can block in the middle of combos. He's gonna infinite them with his corner throw. Yes, I do. What is it? I do have a page up for like the top donations here. You can see those. I'll come back to that now. mean, this is like literally like all you have to do with Kintaro. It's so stupid.
Fight.
And he has like a little combo hit too. There's like a little like backhand that he does if they're close, which I always thought was funny. No jump attacks, but they can jump. It's a shame they don't have fatalities. I think N64, didn't N64 have, doesn't that have a Shao Kahn fatality with the hammer? Am I making that up? Like Motaro, doesn't he like rip your head off? There it is, boss fatalities. Squid, you still here, man? What's up? How the hell you do his fireball? I want to see if it resets the music. I thought it was like forward, low punch. It's back, forward, high punch.
Well done, Kintaro. Wins.
Close, yeah. Back, forward, high punch. Look at that. The sweep does the same thing it does against the female ninjas on Kintaro. There's a stupid push boxes. Wish they had run. That would be hilarious.
Well done, Kintaro. Wins.
I only played a few N64 wrestling games, like right when they came out. I had a friend who got every single wrestling game every time a new one came out for every system. All right, Squid, you have a good night. Again, thank you. Appreciate everything. Yeah. Oh, my God. To be able to play as Kintaro, I think, yeah, over everyone. Like, Kintaro was, like, the most impressive. 2 hits, 1%. To do that uppercut right there. Boom. So fast. There's that close hit. So silly. Look at him ducking that shit. I just want to get him. Oh, I snuck that in there. Those N64 games are without a doubt like the best games, but like I'm not a fan of wrestling games per se. I just don't like. I think it comes from how like unrealistic the matches wind up being. Coming from like the perspective of somebody who was like an indie wrestler. It's just like a pet peeve. It's something I can't get over. So I started disliking them in like the late 90s after I started wrestling. I just barely got him there. Luger would never drop the Raven. For me, it was more like the pacing of matches. The only boxing game I play is Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which I will play as soon as I get my Nintendo back. Yeah, Logic. I was an indie wrestler for about 15 years. I broke in when I was 16 years old. I can get a taunt in there.
Kintaro wins. Fight.
Raiden's having a better time against me as Kintaro than I did. So when I started wrestling, I used the name Anonymous, but it wasn't spelt like the word anonymous. It was this like really goofy, like typical like 90s like alteration, and no promoters could spell it properly on flyers. So I eventually dropped it, and I became Shock in 2000, and I started using the theme song Shock by Fear Factory. But before that, I used I Don't Know Anything by Mad Season, which kind of had that like anonymous sort of thing. Look at him! Look at him avoiding Kintaro.
Kintaro wins. Fight.
So I do have Power Punch 2. So what happened with that, the story behind Power Punch 2 is, so Tyson, the contract for Mike Tyson wasn't renewed because he was having like some legal issues at the time, obviously with his divorce with Robin Givens, and he wound up, I guess, getting an offer from like a smaller company because, I mean, at the time he was worth like so much more, and Nintendo didn't want to renew that contract. But because of his legal issues, they wound up going with this other company, and they did start the game. It was like literally like a Mike Tyson's Punch-Out 2 without really like being like an actual sequel. And then when he had the rape charges with that pageant contestant, and he was convicted, it was like, well, that's it. So they had to change it. So from being Mike Tyson's Power Punch, they changed it to just Power Punch 2. And they changed the boxer to Mark Tyler. So Mr. Dream, it's funny because like none of my friends ever played the regular like re-release Punch-Out, the classic series one with Mr. Dream. Yeah, fucking 30% kicks. But I think it would be neat to do like another release where Mr. Dream is another character in it, and he plays like a little differently than Tyson. Because I mean, Tyson's basically just a palette swap of Piston Honda, just like a different head. I think there's like every character, there's like 2 uses for them except King Hippo. So like Glass Joe and Don Flamingo are like the same. Piston Honda, Tyson, Bald Bull, Mr. Sandman, they're the same. Soda Popinski and Super Macho Man, Great Tiger and Von Kaiser, they're just all doubled up. And then they could put like maybe like Pizza Pasta or somebody in. Motaro just mowing through people. See, that would be great. Just uppercut fatality. Boom.
Well done. Kintaro wins.
No, I never practiced boxing.
Fight.
Man, they do not want to get hit by that grab. Ooh.
Superb. Well done. Wins.
Oh, you want to? Yeah, I don't think they really do anything against the. He does run out of the way, but at least. So much screaming. Gonna have to like lame him out here.
Well done. Wins.
Wow. I played Little League Baseball. And you got a lot of like interesting questions here. Oh yeah, there's on my old channel, not the Combat Network channel, and on my I think it's still EWA Shock. Yeah, there's my I have a couple of like highlight videos. One is like basically everything I did like the first half of my career from like 97, 98 to 2005. And I don't really have anything. I mean, I have some matches up from stuff after that, but it's
Kintaro.
not as good, or maybe not as interesting. The matches are probably better, but it's not really as interesting. And then I have like a video of like wrestling school footage from when we were training back in the 90s. You were city champion? Nice. Very nice.
Fight.
Man, it is tough to hit him with the teleport stomp. Oh my god. See, that is a fatality right there. That is great stuff. This is classic. Looks like there are situations where you can't block in the middle of their combos.
Well done. Kintaro wins. Fight.
But yeah, after this Kintaro, maybe I'll bring up a video on this channel to check it out.
Well done. Well done. Well done. Kintaro wins.
He's the tank from GTA. I don't know, the tank, well, at least in GTA 5, the tanks blow up pretty easily. Dark Templars, that was me, Dreamer NJ, and Sabretooth, or the Batusi. Yeah, that was like our like pet project. I gotta figure out how to be. Okay. Oh my god, this is gonna probably freeze the game.
Kintaro.
Alright, it looks like teleport stomps. That might be.
Fight.
See, his fireballs reset the music.
Kintaro.
I really feel like the game is gonna break down.
Fight.
Oh my god.
Kintaro wins.
Alright, this is gonna be interesting. Yeah, Dreamer NJ, he was like the first person to perform the Sindel Corner on Fly Infinite.
Kintaro.
And that's it's actually in a week. It will be 20 years since that video. So I gotta get a post ready for that. 20-year anniversary of the original like UMK3 combo video. There were some other like trilogy videos and stuff before that, but and we did like little kind of teaser videos here and there.
Kintaro wins. Flawless.
But yeah, darktemplars.com was just a little website that we had for like art and for fighting game videos. I have all these AOL instant messenger icons.
Kintaro wins.
Oh, MK Absolute Value. That was the that was one of Dreamer's April Fool's videos. He did like MK3 for Game Boy, and then I think it was MK3 for Game Gear. And one of them he used Brent Spiner's Carolina from Old Yellow Eyes is Back, which Brent Spiner was Data in Star Trek. And then he used like AC/DC Thunder for the other one. And it's just like a joke combo video. It's pretty hilarious, though. Those are still on the ultimatemk.com website. I don't remember if the links are still like 100%. Oh my god. Get out of here. Kintaro's just like punch. Punch. It's like Juggernaut. Punch. Punch. Punch.
Fight.
Man, even that is 25% to Motaro. Ooh, cleared him. 20, we'll say 24%.
Kintaro wins.
Yes, MK2, some kind of monster. There was a MAME front end that used a 3D arcade and it had skins for all the cabinets, and you could put a video in as like the demo display for the game when you'd walk up into the arcade. So I just put combo clips in. Let's see if I can just out fireball him.
Kintaro wins.
Sucks that we can't see any of the endings. But yeah, I had that idea for that arcade intro, and somebody was like, "Yeah, try this MAME front end. It's pretty cool." And unfortunately, at the time, the computer was like just slow, and it didn't get like a good frame rate on it. The video with the AC/DC music is one of Dreamer's two April Fool's Day ones. What was it? It's an MK Absolute Value. Hold on, I'll bring up ultimatemk.com. Let's see. I'll just throw it on one of these. And we're gonna try to get some more giveaways, some more big items too. I'm gonna see if I can get some sticks. Basically anything that falls around like $100 or something like that. So it's at least a decent thing, and then might be able to get some copies of the game too to do. But that'll do it for tonight. Appreciate you all guys, showing your support. I've been doing this 20 years now. Not streaming, but recording and putting up footage of MK stuff, running tournaments, things like that. All right. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night. GG's headlock, absolutely. And we'll see. Tomorrow I might jump back to Genesis. We'll see what happens. All right. Maybe I'll finish out the bosses. Maybe I'll do Goro, Shao Kahn, and Motaro tomorrow night. And we'll leave Shao Kahn for last. So, all right, guys. Take night.